Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Tennessee Board of Regents 2009, and we're fortunate to have with us the Chancellor of the Tennessee Board of Regents, Dr. Charles Manning. And of course, Dr. Manning, let me welcome you to the show this morning. And to tell you how delighted we are to have you here, because you've been with us before, and there might be some members of our audience who might not remember your profile and the kind of information that you gave us the last time. Sure. And so let's give them an opportunity to know you by having you to talk about your background, your education, and some of the things that eventually led you to the chancellorship of the Tennessee Board of Regents.
Well, I'll start with when I was born. I was actually born pretty close to here in Danville, Kentucky.
Very good.
But I grew up in Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., and have been, we could describe it as an itinerant educator, I suppose. I've been in Colorado and Missouri and Oklahoma and West Virginia and then here. And so sort of that variety of backgrounds is what caused me to get the job here.
Okay, very good.
Absolutely delighted to do it, and it's a wonderful system, the Board of Regents. And Tennessee has been fabulous, and usually it's not as cold as it is today.
Let's talk about the Tennessee Board of Regents, because a lot of folks might, they hear of the Board of Regents often, but they might not really have a real understanding exactly what they do at the Board of Regents.
And the Board of Regents is the governance system as it's described. There are basically two higher education public governance systems, the University of Tennessee and Tennessee Board of Regents. And so I like to say we're sort of all of public higher education that's not orange.
Okay, very good.
And so it includes technology centers where degrees aren't given. There's one here in Nashville on White Bridge Road, and they do things like airplane mechanics and development, to truck driving, to non-degree kind of, but still preparation for jobs that do very well, and they earn lots of money. Then the community colleges, and there are 13 of those, and the Nashville State Technical Community College, again, is on White Bridge Road. That's here locally, and Ball State is another one close by. And then 6 universities, from the University of Memphis to locally here, MTSU, Tennessee State, and Austin Peay, Tennessee Tech, and East Tennessee State University. So about over 185,000 students overall on an annual basis, and it's a big enterprise that integrates a lot of levels together.
It's a huge operation, I would say, from in terms of students, in terms of faculty and professionals, and et cetera, and et cetera. It has a huge responsibility too, I would imagine.
Well, yeah, there's along with that, of course, there's about 14,000 employees across the whole system as well. So yes, it is big, and it's in terms of access and giving people an opportunity to get an education. It's the principal state entity to carry that out and do that. So we're really trying to, one of our main missions, we think, is Tennessee needs more people with a high level of education for economic development purposes, and that's one of our main jobs, is to try to make that happen.
So that's one of the major goals in terms of disseminating knowledge and information to the citizens of the state of Tennessee in reference to what you're doing.
Not only get them in, but get them through with a degree.
Now, are we very, very successful in doing that this year compared to how we have been able to operate?
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting that the worse the economy, the more people want to go to school. And so if you measure us by people being interested in going, yes, the enrollment is picking up because the economy is in trouble. So when people are worried about their jobs or have lost their jobs, they tend to go back to school. And so that's
we're in a real sense benefiting from that. Well, in some degree, are we not? And at the same time, when we look at the general economic situation in the state of Tennessee, we're not doing as well. Now, how does that impact you? I mean, that has.
We're one of those that have more clients coming in, and since we're subsidized by the state for universities about 50-50, we have state money diminishing while demand's increasing. It definitely poses some challenges to try to put those two things together. But our mission is reaching more people, getting them through, and we're not giving that up no matter what happens in the,
Very
in the
good.
state.
And of course, let us take this first commercial break,
Sure.
Chancellor, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about some of the challenges and some of the opportunities that are available in the state. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.